and a very strong handshake.
This story begins on the 7th of September in 2010, just off the coast of the Senkaku Islands in the East China Sea. In a shocking turn of events, a Chinese fishing vessel collided into two Japanese Coast Guard vessels. Right from the 1970s, the Japan-administered island has been one of the bones of contention between the two Asian powers. The captain of the Chinese boat was arrested, kick-starting a chain reaction. Fast forward 15 years, and US President Donald Trump is in Japan. For the first time, the land of the rising sun has a female prime minister, and Sanai Takaichi has vowed to bring about a golden age in Tokyo-Washington ties.
This will be a relationship that will be stronger than ever before, and I look forward to working with you. And on behalf of our country, I want to just let you know, anytime you have any question, any doubt, anything you want, any favors you need, anything I can do to help Japan, we will be there. We are an ally at the strongest level.
私は日本の国益を守り抜くためにも強い日本外交を取り戻す決意です。そして自由で開かれたインド太平洋の進展に向けても日米でさらに協力を進めたいと考えています。
It's all very poetic, but at the heart of the meeting between the US and Japanese leaders is a brewing crisis. And so, to bring about this golden age, Trump and Takaichi signed a series of deals, one of which for rare earth minerals. Following Donald Trump's wave of tariff strikes on the world, China reacted by imposing a ban on export of critical elements, minerals, and magnets. These rare earth resources have been touted as the wealth of the future, and as technological prowess becomes more of a necessity for nations to keep their place on the world table, the future is here. Japan is a tiny nation on top of a fragile tectonic plate. So even if they do find massive reserves of minerals, it is risky to tap into. Be that as it may, Japan does not have its own reserves of rare earth minerals, and yet it holds its own when it comes to nations like the USA, China, South Korea, and Taiwan, dominating the semiconductor landscape. Well, it is not really a secret. The secret ingredient in this soup is foresight. Remember the 2010 Senkaku incident? Well, after the arrest of the captain of the vessel, China and Japan got into yet another diplomatic clash. At the time, China simply blocked the export of rare earth minerals and magnets to Japan. While the embargo lasted for just around 2 months, Tokyo was left shaken by the public display of its vulnerability. The fact is, China controlled, and still controls, the lion's share of rare earth minerals trade. In 2010, Japan was dependent on Chinese exports for 90% of its critical minerals and magnets requirements. In 2025, that dependency has gone down to below 60%, as per recent reports. After China's 2010 embargo, Japan quickly realized the importance of diversification of supply chains. China remains the leader in production and processing of these precious resources. By a margin, the nation produces around 70% of the world's rare earth mineral supplies and processes a whopping 90%, making it not just a major exporter, but also the dominating importer. To find a way out of this China chakravyuh, Japan looked down under. Outside China, Australia's Lynas is the largest producer of rare earth minerals. In October of 2010, the Japanese government, led by then Prime Minister Naoto Kan, had approved a supplementary budget of a whopping 1.2 billion American dollars. The quick action allowed the government of Japan to find new avenues to invest, one of which was Australia's Linus. Subsequent governments in Tokyo have since then adopted a policy of shifting away from China, stockpiling these expensive resources and investing in mines in Australia and beyond. In the epic of Mahabharata, the hero, Arjun's son, gets caught in a trap and killed. While the secrets of the trap are lost, it was said to be near unbreakable. It perfectly captures China's hold on rare earth minerals. While Japan has been able to reduce its dependency, it still projects it will be importing around 50% of its requirements from China by the end of 2025.
How do you marry calling the Premier League friend when China is firing flares at Australian RAF aircraft?
Well, we have disagreements, and friends are able to discuss issues frankly. I did that directly. That's what we're able to do.
And we have a framework for President Trump, President Xi to decide on, and we discussed a wide range of things from tariffs, trade, fentanyl, substantial purchase of U.S. agricultural products.
And rare earths.
And rare earths.
It's most of
But nothing has been agreed to yet.
How do you feel
But
about
we feel good. I mean, we feel good.
The way the world has shaped out, it is near impossible to not deal with China for any nation, no matter how big or small. There is also the ongoing China-US trade talks,